Maserati Quattroporte. The Quattroporte got its name from the Italian translation of the two words four doors. It is now in its sixth generation, with the first generation introduced in 1963. What makes it next level is not only the generation, but also because of its features. It offers two individual heated seats and ventilated rear seats with a finishing touch of smooth grain-drilled leather. Are we even expecting anything less from a Maserati? Not me. Lexus LS. For those who don't know, Lexus is the luxury division of the car brand Toyota. Just like the Quattroporte, it's now in its sixth generation, with the first being the XF10 in 1989. Its design has a coupe-like profile, redesigned headlamps and tail lamps, and a more daring front fascia than its past models. Even its looks itself could kill, and of course so can its price. It is the most advanced LS ever, and even has a built-in Alexa, together with Android Auto compatibility and color head-up display. This car is definitely next level. (2022) Audi e-TRON GT. Audi has definitely put its hat in the ring with this one. All of Audi's cars may be attractive in different ways, but it seems that the 2022 Audi e-TRON GT is the most attractive of them all. The 2022 model of the e-TRON GT has a powerful presence and a wide stance, making it unignorable. It features matrix design LED headlights and has optional laser lights featuring expressive X-frame trim that makes the visibility range better. What's more about this car is that it is electric, which means it could reduce a huge amount of pollution. Not only is this car next level in looks, it's also Mother Nature's favorite. (2022) BMW i4. If you guessed that BMW would be on today's list, well, you guessed it right. It'd be impossible to leave out the brand on a list like this, especially this bad boy. The 2022 BMW i4 is an all-wheel drive electric vehicle with dual electric motors, giving power to each of the four wheels separately. It's a rear-wheel drive electric vehicle with the characteristic sporty feel of a BMW Grand Coupe. Depending on the model, the 2022 version of the i4 supplies electrons to either one or two electric motors. It features a single motor on the rear axle that provides 335 horsepower. A single model motor has the ability to travel up to approximately 300 miles on a full battery, while the dual motor has the same 80.7 kilowatt-hour battery, but only travels up to 245 miles. BMW 7 Series. BMW did not come to disappoint because it also revealed a new contender on this list. The BMW 7 Series is the successor to the BMW E3 New 6 sedan, and just like the Maserati Quattroporte and the Lexus LS, the BMW 7 Series is now on its sixth generation. The 7 Series started manufacturing in 1977, and it is BMW's flagship car and is only available in a sedan body style. The vehicle traditionally introduces new technologies and exterior design themes before other models in BMW's lineup. How cool is it to have two cars on the same list? Very next level. (2024) Buick ELECTRA. When we think about cars of the future, what would they look like and how would they operate? Would they fly? Would they be able to operate through seawater? How do you think cars from 2 years ago from now would work? Well, for advanced minds like the engineers of Buick, they've already thought about what they would release 2 years from now in 2024. After being previewed by a concept car at the 2020 Beijing Auto Show, the 2024 Buick ELECTRA SUV is thought to become the American near-luxury brand's first electric model. The model's concept with wild butterfly doors and a curved glass roof might not make it into production, so the predicted model would look similar to the Cadillac Lyriq or the recently announced Chevrolet Equinox EV. If we would really get the wild butterfly doors and the curved glass roof, then we're certainly on the right track to the future. (2025) Lexus EV Supercar. Just like the engineers and the makers of Buick's cars, the engineers at Lexus are also looking ahead. The new Lexus EV Supercar is set to be launched in 2025, hence its name, 2025 Lexus EV Supercar. It is the successor to the legendary Lexus LFA. It is predicted to have incredible performance, courtesy of a few powerful electric motors. The company had revealed not so many details about their new supercar, but what we know is that follow-up to the LFA, the car itself can reach 60 miles per hour in the low second range. It is also said that the electric supercar has 435 miles of range, with a solid-state battery packaged together with its sleek bodywork. Number 8. 2023 Polestar 3. With all the electric cars that have been released throughout time, the 2023 Polestar 3 isn't something we should overlook. Described as an aerodynamic performance electric SUV, it'll join the growing number of new electric automobiles with high aspirations. After revealing a teaser image of its silhouette that shows a streamlined roofline, prominent fenders, and dramatic wheel arches, the company also revealed a camouflage version. It has been told that it would contain single and dual motor configurations and a cutting-edge infotainment system that would probably feature the company's current Android Automotive OS. It would also be equipped with an array of active safety features, and it would also include Volvo's LiDAR technology, which is predicted to enable full self-driving. Self-driving? That's literally next level. 2023 Acura Integra. If Toyota's luxury division is Lexus, Honda's luxury division is Acura. The 2023 Acura Integra is Acura's bet for futuristic cars. It replaces the iLX sedan in the lineup. A lot of you may think why Acura would launch a sports car when all the other electric luxury cars are creating electric SUVs. Well, let me remind you that the sports car is what made Acura so famous. The 2023 Acura Integra is said to have a 6-speed manual and would share its underpinnings with the new Honda Civic. It comes with the same turbocharged 1.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that is also in the Civic Si, but hopefully they would release an even better powertrain. With all the details that were already released, we honestly can't wait for 2023. (2024) Aston Martin Vanquish. Aston Martin has a rich history of building such great high-end and high-performance sports cars, but it seems that the 2024 Vanquish is the most unique of them all. Unlike the Valhalla and the Valkyrie hypercar, the Vanquish would not be limited in production, or would cost millions of dollars. It would even feature a new hybrid V6 powertrain, which the company creates in-house and plans to proliferate throughout its portfolio. Also, unlike its past models, the Vanquish's engine is now behind the driver and is estimated to have 700 horsepower. I can already tell that this car is out to vanquish all the rest. Pun intended. (2022 Honda Civic Type R). Just like the BMW, Honda is making rounds with its second addition to the list, the 2022 Honda Civic Type R. It is anticipated to have its updated turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that'll up the ante in the power department. This Type R would also keep its manual transmission. It's more powerful than the current generation that makes 306 horsepower and 295 foot-pound of torque. While the next Civic Type R is not as visually extreme as the other cars in this list, it still has prominent rear wings and other aerodynamic addenda, as well as a 20-inch wheel wrapped with sticky performance tires. Electric Meccanica Solo. Have you ever thought of purchasing 3-wheeled cars? I mean, do these even exist? Well, yes, they do exist. Now, this one is unlike the cool cars we've mentioned in the list, but it's definitely the underdog we've all been hoping for. The company Electrica Meccanica Vehicles Corporation has released this type of vehicle in the fall of 2020. It is a purpose-built, single-seat, 3-wheeled, fully electric car. Its quirky design is sure to catch some eyes, especially when you roam around the city efficiently and with ease. It's like a motorcycle without the fear of falling off. 2022 Lucid Air. This year, Lucid Motors will be launching the 2022 Lucid Air. You would think that it would be like a flying car like what we once imagined, and of course because its name has the word air, but no, it's not a flying car. It goes up to 520 miles, as much as 1,111 horsepower. The Lucid Motors boasts an aerodynamic shape that would be functional and fashionable. What makes it feel airy is the fact that it has a spacious and upscale cabin covered by a glassy canopy. With that being said, it sure sounds like being on Cloud 9 to me. Chevrolet Corvette Z06. The 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 is predicted to elevate the iconic nameplate into territory occupied by exotics from Ferrari and Lamborghini. Just like the 2024 Aston Martin Vanquish, The vehicle's engine is also behind the driver's seat, and it definitely doesn't look like any other Z06 before. Totally next level. 2023 Genesis G80 electrified. Last but certainly not least is the 2023 Genesis G80. With Toyota having Lexus and Honda having Acura, Hyundai also has Genesis as its luxury division. In 2022, they released the 2022 G80 EV as their first EV, and its electrified version is the 2023 Genesis G80 EV. It carries a floor-mounted 87.2 kWh battery pack, and it carries enough for 265 miles. It is driven by a dual-motor setup, giving out a combined output of 364 horsepower. The Genesis to a new era of futuristic car, perhaps?